Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Actually, it's quite surprising. It's so nice. The weather's been pretty bad down here lately. Just wanted to make a quick vlog, just to say I'm going on holiday. I'm off to Centre Parks today. Can't take the bike with me. Got to take the family, the missus and the kid. So I'm in the car. It's not even my car because my car's knackered. I put it in a garage for a service. It needed a cam belt and a water pump and whatnot, and I haven't got it back. Just every time they do what they were supposed to do, something else on my car breaks. And this is kind of a point back to my "Are bikes more roadworthy" video, because yes they are. Well, mine definitely is. When I looked at my service history on my car, bearing in mind it's had oil changes and stuff done, it hadn't actually had a proper service for 70,000 miles. So that car was neglected. And now I'm paying for it dearly. But they have loaned me a car so I can go on holiday, which is very nice of them. Because I'm supposed to be in Centre Parks tomorrow and at my mum's this afternoon. All the way up in Cumbria. Yep. Lovely, lovely weather, Cumbria. So yeah, they'd said no, we can't get your bike back by then. So can you come in Monday? And I said, well, I'm supposed to be on holiday tomorrow. And the mechanic turned around and said, well, I've got a car you can borrow. So thank you very much, mate. Very appreciative of it. There's good people about. But yeah, make sure your vehicles are serviced when they're supposed to be. If not, it'll be an expensive problem. I found that out. But yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about while I was out today. Damned if I can remember what the hell it is. Didn't even fucking look. Cheers. What was it that I wanted to talk about? Me can't remember. Oh well, it might come back to me in a minute. God, that's bright. They're in the wrong lane. They're absolutely stupid. Just because you indicate doesn't mean you don't have to look in your mirrors. Christ. So yeah, I'm off to Centre Parks up in Cumbria with the missus, the babe and my mum. So it should be a good week. Gonna take my helmet with me because they got some quad bikes and some activities where you have to wear some helmets. So I may actually record some stuff while I'm there. My missus said I should rent a push bike for the week and wear my helmet every time I go out on it, so I can do push bike vlogs instead of moto vlogs. I don't know, I'm not keen on that idea, to be honest. I look like a bit of an idiot riding a push bike around. Unless it's a good one and you can wheelie, because I can wheelie push bikes like a pro. One-handed, all sorts. So maybe I should learn to do this on the bike. No, I don't think I'd want to. Going a lot quicker than a push bike on an old motorbike. But yeah, so I'm off today in a couple of hours, so I thought I'd just have a quick smash around town, make a little vlog, so that if anybody does like look out for my new videos, they'll know there ain't going to be one for at least a week now, which isn't too bad. I mean, I did have a couple of videos made, like, well, not made, but I've recorded to knock out at a later date, but I had an issue with my laptop causing me to lose footage, which is absolutely gutted. I lost 300 gigabytes worth of video, so I was a bit like all my stuff's gone, and I don't even know what vlogs I had on there. Like I'd covered loads of subjects I hadn't put up yet, and I don't even know what they were now. So in my head I'm thinking, did I make that vlog? Did I not? Did I publish it? Did I not? I'm going to have to go and look at all my videos, I think. But yeah. I was going to go to that petrol station and see if that bloke's working and ask him about his bike. Well, his mate's bike, but he wasn't at work, so I thought, no, I won't bother. I don't need fuel on the bike anyway. That would have just been like £5 top up just to get a funny video, I suppose. When I get back, I'll do it. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long because I have to edit and upload it today, well this morning, before I go and drop my bike off to my granddad's so he can keep it for me in his back garden for the week. as I have on-street parking only, so I don't want to leave it out in the street for a week. Call me nervous, but I'd rather not come back and see that my lock's been cut open and I've got no bike left. So just gonna have the final ride for a week, and then when I get back the weather will probably be too bad. But I did join that old polar bear challenge thingy, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna have to read the rules properly though, because I'm not too understanding on it. But I know it's below 0 degrees, 3-minute videos. Shouldn't be too hard. I'll ride to work one cold morning and back, get me 44 miles, won't it? So, what was the thing I wanted to talk about? There was something I wanted to talk about. Damned if I can remember. So I'm just going to do this. So yeah, moral of the first bit of my day. Get your car serviced, or your bike, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is, get it done. Get it looked after. Look after your vehicle. It should look after you. My bike always had. When I've had a problem with the bike, I've always just gone and got it sorted, or just done it myself. If it's something that I'm confident to do, then the bike's looking after me well. There was something. I was going on holiday. My car's knackered. They lent me one. There was something else. There was something actually to do with motorcycles. Damn, it's cold. Should have put a bigger jacket on. I've got a little jumper on over my leathers, but my leathers are perforated Rivet Warrior, so the wind's coming straight through it. Last night I had on a skiing jacket over the top of my leathers, which was actually lovely and warm. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I can't remember. Maybe this will remind me a little bit. No, it didn't work. What about a little filter? No, that didn't remind me either. What was it? What on earth was it? Safety? Motorcycle safety? Winter? Fatties on push bikes? No, it wasn't none of them. What was it? Pillion passengers? I had one of them yesterday, but that wasn't it. I made that vlog and I deleted it. Well, I had to delete it yesterday. I know I had a pillion vlog made. So what was it? What was it? Tyres? No, I've had new tyres. Oh, I don't know. Damn, I can't remember. Well guys, this is just a quick ride around just to say I'm going on holiday, because I can't remember what I wanted to make my moto vlog about. I knew before I walked out the door, but I can't remember now. So, oh well. There was something. That's it. I watched a video yesterday. Don't know if it was a vlogger's video or just a video. I didn't go to the channel. I watched a video of a little bike, little off-roader, orange thing, maybe just a little 125, getting a van pull out in front of it, and he hit the van. Ultimately, he spent the trip to the hospital. He seemed alright. He put up two parts of the video. There was the part he hit the van and the part where the emergency services helped him out. Good chap for putting that up. That shows what happens on the street. Shows what really happens to motorcycles. That van had no idea he was there. And this guy has just had tons of people saying, why didn't you turn? Why didn't you brake? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's survival reactions, people. I know there's a few survival reactions. I'm not sure how many. But when you panic on a bike, you lock up. You don't move. You freeze. Your arms lock. You don't do anything. You just go straight into the van like that chap did. It's all good saying, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? But in that moment, your natural instinct is to defend yourself. And the way you defend yourself naturally is the way you get yourself hurt on a motorcycle. I know this myself. I had a car stop in front of me the other day and I panicked so much that I didn't even put the brakes on, and I just swerved around it and done some insane filtering between 2 lanes of traffic. So, you know, it happens, and there is sometimes nothing you can do about it. We're all human, and mistakes get made. So this chap is taking abuse all over the place. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? I'd have just braked. Yeah, but would you? When someone does that to you, would you really brake in time? Or would you just crash into it like that chap did? I feel sorry for him. Same with the guy on the motorway who hit them 2 lorries. If you pause the video when he hits them 2 lorries, there's a traffic jam and them lorries were barely moving. I feel sorry for that guy. Yes, he might have been going too quick. Yes, he might have been able to put the brakes on sooner. But when he realised that shit was going down, it was too late for him. And yes, he could have swerved for the hard shoulder, but he had a car on his left. So, you know, and he took the option I'd have probably gone through and went straight in between the 2 lorries. So, you know, sometimes shit happens and there's nothing you can do about it. So I feel sorry for these people who do put up videos of their crashes and they get abuse, when sometimes it just couldn't be helped. And normally the abuse is coming from people who don't ride bikes or have never crashed a bike and never had a situation like that where they've gone, oh crap, I'm about to crash. But I would recommend watching a video on survival instincts or survival reactions on a motorcycle. I've watched a couple and they are very, very informative. I mean, if I hadn't have watched survival reaction videos before I started riding this bike, I think I'd have crashed. The first night that I went out, went too fast into a corner and panicked. And then I thought in my head, I thought, no, don't panic, don't go braking, and you're not going to make it round the bend, you're going to go straight, I know this. So I just sort of muscled it into the corner. Well, not muscled it, you know, I just lent it in as hard as I could. And if I'd have braked, I'd have gone straight off the road. That's a survival instinct, you know, you lock up, you go straight off the road. Unfortunately, that's how our bodies are tuned biologically through evolution, to defend ourselves. So when you see people lock up on their bikes and crash, it's not their fault, it's natural, that's what happens. I just wanted to clear that up with some people, because I hate to see people getting abuse for having a crash what in some ways could and couldn't be helped. But either way, they've had a crash, they're on the receiving end of pain. Why should you have a go at them? Oh, it does rile me up, because if I ever come off this and I put it up and some little idiot who doesn't even ride a bike says, you should have done this or that, I'm not going to be happy, am I? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that. If I've had a crash and I'm hurt, I might not even put it up for that reason. But if I have a crash and I'm hurt and I do put it up, it's so people can see what happens, so people can watch it and maybe understand and maybe learn something. I don't want to have a crash. Nobody wants to have a crash. I don't even like watching videos where people crash, but I do sometimes, not very often, but I watch that one out of interest. So, you know, I'm just spinning around now. I've got to go to the shop. I think that's it, to be honest, so I will see you guys later. It's been Tackless Dribs, and I'll be back in a week. Yeah.